Your money problem is not obvious. It hides in small moments. You earn, you spend, you repeat. Yet nothing feels stable. No matter how much effort you apply, your financial life never feels calm. That is the real pain. Not poverty, not lack of income. Instability, the constant sense that one mistake could undo everything. Benjamin Franklin understood this problem before modern banks existed. He saw that men do not fail financially because they are unlucky. They fail because their money lives without rules. Look at your situation honestly. Do you know where every dollar goes without checking? Do you decide in advance how money behaves? Or do you react after it moves? Reaction is chaos. Chaos feels normal when you live inside it. You tell yourself this is how money works. Unpredictable, stressful, always demanding attention. Franklin rejected that belief entirely. To him, chaos was not a financial condition. It was a leadership failure. He believed that anything without structure eventually decays. Homes decay without maintenance. Bodies decay without discipline. Nations decay without law. Money is no different. When your finances have no structure, they begin to rot quietly. Not all at once, not dramatically, slowly. Small leaks, small indulgences, small moments of avoidance, until one day you look up and realize nothing is under control. This is why motivation never solves financial problems. You can feel inspired and still live in disorder. You can work harder and still feel behind. Because money does not respond to effort, it responds to order. Franklin did not believe wealth was created by ambition alone. He believed ambition without discipline was dangerous. A man who desires more but cannot manage what he has will destroy himself faster. That is why Franklin obsessed over systems, daily routines, written rules, defined limits. He believed clarity created power, confusion created weakness. Ask yourself this: when money enters your life, does it receive instructions or does it wander freely until it disappears? Most men allow money to wander. They hope it will behave. Hope is not a strategy. Franklin believed hope was for things outside your control. Money was not one of them. He believed money should be governed with the same seriousness as time. Every hour had intention. Every expense had justification. Nothing happened by accident. This is what modern culture misunderstands. They chase freedom through looseness. Franklin built freedom through restraint. Without restraint, money becomes noise. Noise creates anxiety. Anxiety destroys judgment. Poor judgment destroys wealth. This cycle repeats endlessly. Stress leads to bad decisions. Bad decisions lead to more stress. Men call this life. Franklin called it disorder, and disorder was unacceptable. He understood that peace was not emotional. It was structural. When structure is strong, peace appears naturally. Your financial chaos exists because your money wakes up every day without command. No opening orders, no defined purpose, no restrictions, and yet you expect calm. That expectation is the illusion. Calm is earned through discipline. Franklin did not wait to feel confident before building order. He built order so confidence could exist. This is the difference between modern thinking and ancient American discipline. Modern thinking says, fix your mindset. Franklin said, fix your system. Your mindset will follow. He removed choice from money, not from life. From money. Choice creates temptation. Temptation creates weakness. Rules create strength. When money follows rules, emotion loses power. This is why Franklin could remain calm during financial pressure. His system did the thinking for him. There was no panic, only procedure. This video is not about making money. It is about removing chaos, because chaos is the true enemy. Not low income, not bad luck, not the economy. Chaos. By the end of these 15 minutes, you will not feel excited. You will feel grounded, because once chaos is gone, progress becomes inevitable. In the next part, I will show you Franklin's first financial law. It is uncomfortable, it is restrictive, and it works immediately. Benjamin Franklin's first law of financial order. Benjamin Franklin believed one rule came before all others: before investing, before saving, before growing wealth. Control. Not control over markets, not control over income, control over behavior. Franklin understood something most men resist. If money is allowed to move freely, it will move against you. Not because money is evil, because human nature is undisciplined. Left unchecked, spending expands to meet emotion, not logic. This is why Franklin's first law was simple and severe. Never allow money to decide where it goes. You decide first. Then money obeys. Most men reverse this. They earn money, let it flow freely, then react when it is gone. Franklin saw reaction as weakness. Reaction means the system is already broken. He believed a man should never ask where his money went. Because the answer should already be known. This is where modern men feel resistance. They hear rules and think restriction. Franklin heard rules and thought relief, because rules remove decision fatigue. When money has rules, you stop negotiating with yourself. Negotiation is where discipline dies. You justify, you delay, you excuse. Franklin eliminated negotiation entirely. He pre-decided his financial behavior. Not weekly, not monthly, in advance. Money entered his life already assigned. This is the core principle. Assignment before arrival. If money arrives without assignment, chaos follows. If money arrives with assignment, peace follows. Franklin treated money like a tool, not a reward. Modern culture treats money like a release valve. Stress builds up, spending relieves it. Franklin saw this as dangerous. Relief spending creates short comfort and long instability. He refused to use money emotionally. Money was functional, cold, precise, disciplined. This is why his system worked even when income was low. Because control does not require wealth, it requires standards. Franklin believed standards protected men from themselves. Without standards, desire rules. Desire is impatient. It wants now, not later. Franklin built systems to protect future him from present temptation. This is what most men never do. They trust their future discipline instead of building it. Franklin trusted systems, not moods. Here is the uncomfortable truth. If you need motivation to manage money, your system is weak. Strong systems do not require motivation. They require obedience. Franklin obeyed his own rules, not because he enjoyed them, because he respected their results. He understood that financial order creates mental clarity. Mental clarity creates better decisions. Better decisions create momentum. Momentum creates wealth. This is the chain. Not hustle, not luck. Order. The first practical step Franklin enforced was separation. He separated money by purpose. Money for survival, money for growth, money for contribution. Each category was protected. Money could not cross boundaries freely. This prevented impulse. Impulse is the enemy of compounding. When money moves impulsively, nothing compounds. Franklin accepted short-term discomfort to gain long-term calm. Modern men avoid discomfort and inherit stress. Franklin chose discipline and inherited peace. He did not ask how much he could afford. He asked what the system allowed. This is a critical difference. Affordability is emotional. Permission is structural. Franklin lived by permission. If the system allowed it, it happened. If not, it did not. No debate. This removed guilt and regret. There was nothing to regret. The rules were clear. Your financial chaos exists because your money has no borders. It flows everywhere, leaks everywhere, and leaks destroy ships slowly. Franklin sealed the leaks before expanding the ship. This is why growth came naturally, not explosively, naturally. In the next part, I will show you how Franklin locked this system into his daily life, not as theory, as habit, because a system that is not lived daily eventually fails, and this is where most men fall apart. The 15-minute system that changed everything. Benjamin Franklin did not manage money all day. He did not obsess over it. He did not think about it constantly. That would have been inefficient. Instead, he compressed control into a small, brutal window of time. 15 minutes. Not every hour, not every decision. 15 minutes of deliberate order. Franklin believed chaos grows in silence. If you do not confront your finances regularly, they grow wild. Not dramatically, quietly. Bills drift. Spending creeps. Small leaks multiply. Then one day, you feel overwhelmed and you do not know why. Franklin refused to let this happen. He scheduled money, just like sleep, just like work, just like study. Money was not emotional, it was procedural. Once per day, Franklin reviewed his financial position, income, expenses, obligations, direction. This ritual anchored his discipline, not because numbers change daily, but because identity does. Daily review reinforced who he was, a man in control. Most men avoid looking at their money. They say it causes stress. Franklin understood the opposite. Avoidance causes stress. Clarity removes it. The 15-minute system was not about math. It was about authority. When you look at your finances daily, you remind yourself who is in charge. You, not desire, not circumstance, not impulse. You. Franklin asked himself one question every day. Is my money obeying my values? Not am I rich? Not am I ahead? Is my money aligned? This question exposed chaos immediately, because misalignment cannot hide under attention. Most men look at their money only when something is wrong. Franklin looked at it to prevent wrongness. Prevention always beats repair. This is a universal law. In health, in relationships, in wealth. Franklin applied it ruthlessly. The 15-minute window had strict rules. No distractions, no multitasking, no excuses. He did not check money while tired. He did not check money while emotional. He chose a fixed time. Consistency mattered more than duration. A fixed ritual trains the nervous system. Your body begins to expect order. And when the body expects order, chaos feels uncomfortable. This is the hidden advantage. Discipline becomes automatic. Franklin was not born disciplined. He engineered it. The ritual was simple. What came in, what went out, what must change. No complexity. Complexity creates avoidance. Simplicity creates repetition. Repetition creates mastery. Franklin did not chase financial hacks. He eliminated financial blind spots. Blind spots are where chaos hides. This is why 15 minutes was enough, because clarity compounds faster than effort. Most men believe they need more time. They do not. They need more honesty. Franklin used this daily ritual to make micro corrections. Tiny adjustments. Cut here, delay there, redirect slightly. These adjustments prevented catastrophic mistakes. Small course corrections over time change entire destinies. This is how rivers reach oceans. Not through force, through direction. Franklin also understood something uncomfortable. Money reflects character. If your finances are chaotic, your internal order is fractured. This is why people defend their chaos, because fixing money requires fixing behavior. Franklin was willing to confront himself daily. That is why his system worked. He did not wait for motivation. He relied on structure. Structure does not care how you feel. It functions regardless. This is what makes it powerful. Franklin also believed in visible progress. He tracked consistency, not just outcomes. Did I follow the system today? Yes or no? This prevented emotional interpretation. Emotion distorts reality. Systems clarify it. Every time he obeyed the ritual, he reinforced his identity. I am a man who governs money, not a man governed by it. This identity shift is subtle but permanent. Once you see yourself as the authority, you cannot unsee it. Spending impulsively begins to feel foreign. Neglect begins to feel wrong. This is when chaos dies, not when income increases, but when identity changes. Franklin never relied on future wealth to fix present disorder. He fixed disorder first. Wealth followed. This is why his name remains attached to money centuries later. Not because he was lucky, because he was ordered. The 15-minute system also revealed patterns. Franklin noticed where money consistently leaked. He did not shame himself. He redesigned the system. Remove friction for good behavior. Add friction for bad behavior. This is behavioral engineering, not motivation. Franklin engineered his environment. If something drained money repeatedly, he made it harder to access. If something grew money, he made it automatic. Automation removes weakness. This is the ultimate goal. To make discipline effortless. Franklin understood that effort does not scale. Systems do. Once the system is built, it protects you even on bad days. Even when tired, even when stressed, even when tempted. This is why 15 minutes was enough. Because the rest of the day required nothing. Money already knew where to go. Order already existed. In the next part, I will show you how Franklin used this same system to multiply money without obsession, not through risk, through inevitability, and how you can implement it without increasing income. From order to multiplication. Benjamin Franklin did not believe money was multiplied by intensity. He believed it was multiplied by inevitability. This is where most people fail to understand him. They imagine Franklin as a hustler, a man constantly chasing opportunity. That image is wrong. Franklin was a systems architect. He believed that once order is established, growth becomes unavoidable. Chaos resists growth. Order invites it. By the time Franklin began accumulating real wealth, the work was already done, not financially, internally. His system had removed waste, hesitation, and emotional decision-making. What remained was efficiency, and efficiency compounds. Franklin followed a principle most people ignore. Money must move the same way every day, not in amount, in behavior. When behavior is predictable, results become predictable. Franklin did not gamble. He did not speculate wildly. He positioned himself where money had only one direction to go: forward. This is the difference between multiplication and chance. Chance depends on luck. Multiplication depends on structure. Franklin invested slowly, deliberately. He avoided anything that required constant attention. If something demanded emotion, it was rejected. If something required daily stress, it was rejected. He understood that peace is a financial advantage. A calm mind makes better decisions. A calm system produces better outcomes. Franklin preferred boring wealth, quiet, unimpressive, relentless. This is why his fortune lasted and why his principles still work. Once order was locked in, Franklin added only one thing: time. Time is the most underestimated financial weapon. But time only works when chaos is gone. Chaos consumes time. Order multiplies it. Franklin's system ensured that every year built on the previous one. No resets, no collapses, no emotional destruction. Most men do not fail financially. They reset repeatedly. One mistake wipes out progress. One emotional decision undoes years. Franklin designed his life to prevent resets. That is real wealth. Stability that cannot be shaken. He also understood delayed gratification, not as denial, as strategy. Franklin delayed consumption so money could build momentum. Momentum is what creates freedom, not income. You can earn more and still feel trapped, but momentum creates space. Space creates options. Options create power. Franklin's wealth gave him independence, not luxury. Independence from desperation. Independence from urgency. Independence from needing to please. This is why money mattered to him, not for status, for sovereignty. And sovereignty requires discipline. This is where most people quit, because discipline feels restrictive. Franklin saw restriction as protection. Boundaries protect momentum. Every boundary you refuse to set will cost you later. Franklin set boundaries early, on spending, on risk, on lifestyle, so he did not need extreme discipline later. This is the hidden advantage. Discipline early creates freedom later. Indulgence early creates chains later. Franklin chose discipline, and discipline chose him back. He did not chase wealth. Wealth aligned itself with him because his system demanded it. By the end of his life, Franklin was not just wealthy, he was unshakable. Economic downturns did not break him. Political instability did not destroy him because his foundation was internal order. This is the real lesson. Money chaos is never about money. It is about identity. When you live without structure, money reflects that disorder. When you live with discipline, money reflects that control. Franklin's system was not complicated. It was uncomfortable, and that is why it works. Most people want easy. Franklin chose effective. Now the question is not whether this system works. History already answered that. The question is whether you are willing to apply it, because once you do, there is no return. You cannot unsee the chaos. You cannot unknow the discipline. Your old habits will feel foreign. Your old excuses will feel weak, and your old identity will begin to die. That is the price. Death of the chaotic self, birth of the ordered one. This is not about becoming rich. It is about becoming controlled. And controlled men always win eventually. If you want financial calm, build order. If you want financial growth, maintain it. If you want financial power, never abandon it. 15 minutes is all it takes, not once, every day. That is the system. That is Franklin's legacy. And now it is yours to decide. If this video brought clarity to your financial thinking, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This channel is for men who want structure, discipline, and sovereignty, not hype. In the comments, write one thing you will eliminate from your financial life starting today. One leak, one source of chaos. Make it public, commit to order, and remember this: money does not reward effort, it rewards alignment. See you in the next video.